Before the video, I want to talk about something important to me. My wardrobe. I used to wear nothing but matte colored t-shirts, and that got boring incredibly quickly. Luckily, about 2 years ago, Geek Tropical reached out and provided me 2 free shirts to try on. I never looked back. Now these 4 shirts are integral to my wardrobe. I rarely go a week without wearing all 4. Their designs are so well crafted that from a distance, they look like typical casual button-downs, but once you get close, you can really see the nerdy details pop out. My first shirt is still my all-time favorite. It looks like your classic Hawaiian shirt from a distance, but up close you can see it's actually dice, dragons, and adventuring gear. I swear by Geek Tropical. They've treated my channel well, they treat their artists well, and they'll treat you well too. Check out Geek Tropical today and pick yourself up some incredible apparel featuring your favorite board games, science, math, and all other manners of geeky things. Thank you so much, Geek Tropical. I can't wait till I get to work with you again. Howdy. My name is chat. I can't. I've just there's so much nut talk in chat. Hi YouTube, there we go. Howdy. My name is Nonat and welcome to my first impressions of Pathfinder 2E. We just got demonetized, chat. We just got demonetized. As you can see, things might not be as they normally are during a YouTube video, and that's because I am currently in the middle of No Nat November. If you're unaware, on November 1st, I started a subathon. This is a fancy stream that streams for 12 hours a day until that timer hits 0. I will be doing myself to talk and edit around the various sound effects that will come through. However, there will be times that I will be in the middle of such a long take that I cannot stop talking to edit around it. I apologize in advance for your behavior. This is you. This is a first impressions video, so I don't know exactly how long it's going to be. I'm just going to keep in the most interesting parts. It's not going to be the massive 2-hour stream. However, if you do want to check out the stream, there is a link at the top of the description where you can come over to No Nat November, because this video will be posted tomorrow, and I'm going to be here for at least another 9 days, with every donation adding a number of minutes equal to the dollar amount. So, if you want to come harass me like these chuckle come on over. A new level 1 feat for champions and clerics. Your faith in your deity is represented by an extremely unusual way that some might call heretical. When you select this feat, you should detail the fundamental tenets of your Splinter Faith, though it shouldn't affect the deity's edicts or anathema. Choose 4 domains. These domains must be chosen from among your deity's domains, alternate domains, and up to 1 domain that isn't on either list and isn't anathematic to your deity. Any domain spell you cast from a domain that isn't on either of your deity's list is always heightened to 1 rank lower than usual. For the purpose of abilities that depend on your deity's domains, the 4 domains you chose are your deity's domains, and any of your deity's domains you didn't choose are now among your alternate. Wow, my brain. It's very wordy, but yeah, you get to customize your deity's domains, including 1 completely custom domain from any deity. But if you choose the any domain, it does not heighten as well. So, here we have the brand new Battle Harbinger Cleric. So, what they do get is their battle creed. While you still adhere to the teachings of your faith, you also know that you serve as an instrument of your church. It changes their spell table. It changes their spell table to that of the summoner and the magus. Ooh. Do they have the divine font? No, they don't. It changes. It changes. So they get 1 first rank spell, 5 cantrips, and yeah, the super limited spell casting. That's super cool. I dig that. So the divine font adjustment. Instead of preparing heal or harm, you instead gain the battle font, which allows you to prepare Bane or Bless. You can choose. Any feats and effects that refer to a battle aura refers to these spells. It's an entire subclass around Bane Bless? That's so sick. Oh my god. So instead of choosing a doctrine, you follow the battle creed. So level 1, trained in medium armor, expert in fortitude, trained in martial weapons with deadly simplicity. And at 13th level, oh god, they still follow the same defense progression as normal clerics? Let me read all of this first. So you get light and medium armor, expert in fortitude, trained in martial weapons, deadly simplicity. At 13th level, you gain expert in medium armor. Level 5, you gain... Okay, so they have full martial weapon progression. That's pretty good. Level 5. That was a big complaint with the War Priest, is that weapon progression is behind. When you critically succeed on an attack roll using your deity's favorite weapon, you would apply the weapon's critical specialization. Yep, proficiency rank to class DC increases to expert. Reactive strike at level 9. I guess that's fine. It's not a feat. I should say. This is not... They get it for free. Is this the only other class in the game now that gets Reactive Strike for free? Every other class has to take a feat, right? I don't think any other class in the game can get a free Reactive Strike. That's cool. All right. I will trade better armor. This definitely feels much more like an aggressive cleric. And in that case, I'm a lot more fine with this. You know, it's the War Priest is still your tanky turtle. The Battle Harbinger is in there and swinging. Proficiency rank with the spell attack modifier and spell DC statistics increased to expert. That's not that important. You gain master proficiency with weapons, proficiency for fortitude, master, auto crit succeed. Level 15, class DC master, will save master. They do get master defense. That's good. They get vicious swing, which I don't remember what that does. Intimidating strike is great. Ooh, bespell strikes. Oh, chat. Chat, I think this is a first. I do like that Paizo is still able to make firsts happen. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the first time you can ever get Bespell strikes on a full martial progressing character outside of dual class. And as someone who, I know it's not a good feat, I love Bespell strikes. Just flavorful. Aura enhancement. Add benediction and malediction to your, you can walk into combat. First turn, bless, maybe stride. Second turn, benediction, sustain, bless. From then on, as long as you don't have to move, sustain, bless, sustain, benediction, bonk. That's great. Tandem onslaught. Ensure your body and mind. You can combine your combat. The first time that you successfully hit and deal damage to an enemy creature with a strike, you can. But chat. If you hit somebody, it auto sustains. Chat. So you bonk, auto sustain the other one, and then like raise a shield. That's cracked. Oh my god, that's such a good like combat rhythm. This is so cool. Yeah, you can also go the other way. If you already have like a bard casting Courageous Anthem, you can just cast Bane instead. Oh my god. All right, Exigent Aura. Your battle auras can affect mindless creatures. This might be the worst feat in the game. Harbinger's Protection. There it is. Okay, there it is. All right, chat. We're all gonna cut out that 10-minute rant. We're gonna cut that entire rant out of the YouTube videos, okay? So between you and me, I never ranted about heavy armor proficiency, right? Say it with me, chat. Nonat never ranted about heavy armor proficiency. Sustain just increases the size of the battle auras? Wait, what? I could have sworn bless. Chat, you can't call me out like this. This is on video. You can't do this to me. You can't tell people things that everyone already knows that I don't know how to read. If people find out I don't know how to read, nothing will change. Wait, actually, I always thought bless was garbage in PF2 because it had to be sustained. I thought it was cool that it got bigger. I always thought, I'm the one making class guides. That's me. People don't watch my videos because I'm always right about things. People watch my videos because I'm loud and confident. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the most embarrassing things I've ever gotten wrong. All right, so you've expanded your divine capabilities, granting you magic that better supports your combat focus. You gain 2 special second rank spell slots, which can be used to prepare resist energy, see the unseen. So everyone prepares Sure Strike. So it's just Sure Strike. At 10th level, the extra slots increase to 3rd rank, and you add haste. You get free haste. That's pretty great. Heroism's not bad. 14th, 4th rank, you add fly. Wow. So there are only 2 slots, but you can fly and haste yourself. That's pretty good. From a feat, free fly and haste once per day. That's good. Harbinger's Armaments left 1 weapon. You can give it one of those runes. So this is sort of a feat version of the champion's weapon ally, in a way. Doesn't count toward rune maximum. That's really good. Does the champions? Whoa! The champions counts towards rune maximum. This one doesn't. Granted, you get it at level 8 instead of level 3, but that's incredible. You can put permanent returning on something and still give it max runes. Empowered Onslaught. As a reaction, once per round when you land a critical hit, choose 1 active battle aura you have. That battle aura's bonus or penalty increases by 1 for the rest of its duration. That's wild. This is like a better bard. I mean, obviously it's smaller, but what? Wait, with benediction? With benediction? Hey everyone, gather around me for +1 to AC. Oh, I critically hit, +2 to AC. Next round, oh look at me, I critically hit again. No, even better than that, you apply it to Bless, which increases your crit chance. This snowballs! If you do this to Bless, or Malediction to lower their AC. Okay, it is a reaction, so you can't do it off of your reactive strike. But still, when you sustain a battle aura, you sustain a different battle aura. What? At the beginning of your turn, you immediately gain the effects of the sustain action. What? They're gonna be massive. You can sustain different, like you can sustain like 3 different auras. You can sustain 1 aura like twice in a turn. Can you sustain more than once per turn? Is that a thing? Well, what I'm saying is with aura expertise and tandem assault, onslaught, you can start of your turn, Bless grows. Attack and hit them, auto, sustain, Bless grows. If you want to spend an action, Bless grows. Greater armament upgrades all of those. Sick. Live the Creed. You become an unparalleled figure among your faith, able to align your divine abilities. You cast a battle aura. It's not that amazing for level 20, but it's still pretty good. Live the Creed just turns any of your auras into 1 action instead of 2. It's basically once per 10 minute 1 action haste for spells. I'd say this is a pretty lame level 20 feat. I legitimately think this is the best class archetype in the game. Not just from a mechanical standpoint, but from a design standpoint and from a flavor standpoint. This is what everyone wanted the War Priest to be. What's next? Oh, new champion feats. Oath. Oh, the oaths are back. Oaths add to your edicts. You can usually only have 1 feat with this trait. You can't swear an oath against creatures that are sacred to your deity. Okay. So, before I read further at all, I'm really curious. If y'all have followed my channel for years, you know that at least in the pre-master, I despise champion oaths. I thought they were worthless. I thought the effects were not near strong enough for how niche they were, and unless you were in an entire campaign around the creature you took an oath against, they were never worth it. Alright, what do we got for the new oaths? For oaths that allow a choice every day, many champions choose only 1 kind of enemy and reaffirm it each day. Alright, Oath of the Avengers. Only if you have lay on hands. You gain the edict, hunt down those who have harmed innocents or committed heinous atrocities. When you see a creature harm an ally, an innocent, or a non-combatant, you can invoke your oath. This doesn't require an action. The invocation lasts indefinitely, though you can choose to end it if you are satisfied. You can use lay on hands to damage a creature you have invoked your oath against as if it were undead. In this case, it deals spirit damage. That's so cool! Alright, Oath of the Defender. During your daily preparations, you can swear an oath to defend against a certain kind of enemies. Enemy from aberration. Oh. Chat, they did it. They took the Oath of the Dragon, and oath against undead, and oath against fiend, and aberrations. And they made it 1 feat that can be changed. Choose aberrations, celestials, dragons, fiends, or undead. You can't choose celestials if you're holy. You can't choose fiends if you're unholy. You gain an edict to defend against creatures of that kind. Allies in your aura, not including you, gain resistance 2 to damage dealt by creatures with the chosen trait. If such a creature deals more than 1 damage type at once, apply this resistance only to the highest amount of damage. Goes up every 5 levels, so it's not a lot, but it adds up. If a creature with the chosen trait triggers your champion's reaction, this resistance increases by 5. So at level 2, you're giving 9 resistance against your chosen type. That's cracked. That's actually wild. Oath of the Slayer. You can swear an oath to defeat, topple, or destroy. Okay, same idea, but you deal 1 additional spirit damage. If the creature with the chosen trait triggers your champion's reaction, these additional damage doubles. It caps out at 3 bonus damage? We can all agree that this is just infinitely better, right? If we're just talking like in a vacuum, min-max mechanics, Defender's infinitely better than Slayer. I feel like this could have done more. Like, it doesn't have to be more damage, but it could have been some other interaction. Can't think of too much that resists Spirit. That's true. Spirit is a really sneaky damage type. At level 2, what would you rather have? 1 additional damage on all strikes? Or your resistance from your champion's reaction increases to +7? Sense holiness. You get holy sense. Sense unholiness. Enforce oath. Once per hour, you spend an action on a creature you've sworn an oath against. You gain +1 to AC and saves against attacks and effects of that creature. You gain +1 to attack rolls against that creature. But you take -1. Ooh, so you make you and them both easier to hit. Oh, wait, it's against all other creatures? Oh, all other. Oh, okay. It is all. Okay, so this is really good in a boss fight. Okay, except your target. I see. So if you're just fighting a single boss, it's really good. Exalted Greatness. You improve your exalted reaction. Desecration. Oh my god. Desecration gets +2 to saving throws against effects created by enemies in your aura. That's really good. Grandeur. Any revealing light lasts a minute. I think that's upgraded from a round. That's crazy. Iniquity. The damage dealt to enemies other than the triggering creatures increased by an amount equal to the damage dice of Destructive Vengeance. Justice. The penalty is -2. So as a reminder, the Exalted Justice, when you make your reactive strike, you allow all adjacent allies to also make a reactive strike at -5. Just kidding, -2. Like, the -5 is the only thing that made that balanced. -2, good God. Liberations. Just lets everyone try to break free. Liberation needs some love, you know? Liberation just, I don't know. The damage dealt to creatures other than the triggering creature refuses to drop prone increase to half the damage the triggering creature would take. That's fine. Redemption is insane. I guess it's only reduced by 2. Never mind. I thought Exalt reduced it by a lot more. But, your champion's reaction grants resistance against the triggering damage by 5. Chat, if you're the Oath of the Defender against a dragon, and it catches your entire party in Dragon Breath, you can reduce the damage taken by 2, plus your level, plus 5. That's 21 damage resistance to your entire party. That's 63 damage resistance from one reaction. Celestial form, cool. Fiendish form, cool. Retributive focus. You get a focus point. Neat. Oh, it's a new archetype. When a follower earns the respect and trust of their god, the god sometimes grants the worshipper a great boon in the form of enhanced divine power. Chosen follower becomes a mortal herald, an instrument of their god. Worshipper, master in religion. Okay. I wouldn't say it's for any class, because you have to be a master in religion. Some of the feats are... Oh, some are mythic? Interesting. Only some are mythic. Oh my god, there's 5 pages of... They have 5 level 20 feats? They have 5 level 20 feats? 6 level 20 feats? What? Oh, you know what? We don't got much time left. I'm only going to be doing this like another 30, 40 minutes. So let's just look at the level 20 feats. Let's just look at these, shall we? Ease the burden. For 2 actions, an adjacent creature regains 100 hit points. Once per hour. Oh my god. Alright, enter Divine Realm. This is just like plane shift to the deity's realm. Yep. You and the other targets of the spell always appear at the center of the realm, and you are immune to all the realm's harmful conditions, but not necessarily your allies. That's great. Flash of Omnipotence. You spend a mythic point. Until the end of your turn, any damage you deal ignores resistance and immunities or triggers weakness. How is that omnipotence? Isn't omnipotence the ability to know all? Isn't omnipotence the ability to know everything? Not to do anything? Omnipotence is omnipowerful. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. My vocabulary is showing. You know, I just realized this has no cooldown or anything. Oh, but it's a mythic point. Okay, never mind. It's a mythic point, so it's not permanent. That's fair. All right, that's good. It's decent. Herald Strike for 2 actions. You activate Herald's weapon. Oh, I need to read a prerequisite. Herald's Weapon. 1 action. Once per hour, your weapon becomes a wrathful instrument of your deity's power. Choose a weapon. Is that an Urgatho, a goblin? Rory! Yo! Choose a weapon you are currently wielding or an unarmed attack, which is breathed in pure spiritual energy. For the duration, the chosen weapon and unarmed deals spirit damage entirely. Instead of its regular damage, the chosen weapon deals 2d4 additional spirit damage. Okay, that's fine. What does it do with the upgrade? You activate Herald's Weapon. Ignoring the frequency. Okay, that gets rid of the cooldown. Make a strike. If you hit and deal damage, strike with a temple will save. Your strike was a critical hit. The creature uses the outcome for 1 degree. Okay, so it's an attack roll and a saving throw. This has to be good. If they succeed, they take 3d10 or dazzle. If they fail, they take 6d10. Okay, so you still get the full spirit damage from Herald's Weapon. Then an additional 3d10, 6d10, plus drained. Plus drained. You can read that as like plus 21, 22 damage if you're fighting a boss. If the boss gets drained 1, remember they lose health, hit points equal to their level. And 12d10, blinded for 1 round, and drained 2. So on a critical failure, what's that on average? Average of 12 is 6.5. So 65 plus, we'll just say plus 40. That's an average of 100 extra damage. That also lowers their fortitude saves, right? So if they crit fail, and this doesn't have incapacitation either. So 2 actions, hit, deal 2d4 bonus damage. It's all spirit damage, and on a crit fail, they take an average of 100 extra damage. That's sexy. Alone of Apotheosis, you get Avatar. That's fine. Spark of Immortality, you no longer age. You die only when you reach dying 5 or dying 6 with Die Hard. Upon your death, your body and soul are transported back to bask in the presence of your deity. Your god can decide to rebuild your mortal form and return you to your point of death. Wow. You are mortal. You can die. But your god can just be like, no, run it back. Run it back. It's the quick load. Well, it's even better than quick load, quick save. Because you go back to the moment of the point of your death, but it doesn't rewind. You just keep coming back. It has been my job to talk about and share the mechanical aspects of the game. I am not here to tell you everything the book says. If you really want like all the lore, that's why I'm not showing the art nearly as much as I used to either. I made Paizo a little upsetty spaghetti when I would zoom in on all their cute boys, and I feel like they only let me get away with it because I would say how good Luis was at drawing cute boys, and then they'd be like, okay, but be better, and I said I won't, and then it got to be too much. They never like outright reprimanded me or anything, but I could tell from my conversations with them that I was definitely showing a little bit too much art in my live streams. You should at least look at the art of the cute burb on I've been given permission! Chat, we've been given permission! Aww, is that a psychopomp? Is that a psychopomp, Raven? Is that for Razma? Hello, is that for Razma? Like, I don't know if I can say this on Twitch, but chat, I've never wanted to die more in my life.